Now, guys, let's talk about the Colts, because in 2025, guys, training camp has been happening, preseason has been happening, but there's been something that's been brewing that I've been paying close attention to. It's been the Daniel Jones versus Anthony Richardson starting QB job on the Colts. Now, if y'all know from the last season of 2024, Anthony Richardson, he did have a pretty good start. I mean, he was really slinging that goddamn rock. And Anthony Richardson definitely has that skill set. It definitely has that ceiling that can, have that skill set. But there is some issues with Anthony Richardson. For one, he just kind of explodes sometimes. He kind of just gives up. Or else he gets really injured, or else the other thing, guys, that what happens to Anthony Richardson is that, his playmaking decisions just go drastically down sometimes. There's some plays where it just feels like Anthony Richardson, can't even get a play off. And I understand all of those concerns, etc., etc., etc. It's hard to have a quarterback like that. But I don't think I'm putting all of my fault into the Colts' failures into Anthony Richardson. Because I think today, and I think what today's decision in 2025 today, with the breaking news that happened, Colts named Daniel Jones the starting QB over.
This episode is brought to you by Greenlight. Get this. Adults with financial literacy skills have 82% more wealth than those who don't. From swimming lessons to piano classes, us parents invest in so many things to enrich our kids' lives. But are we investing in their future financial success? With Greenlight, you can teach your kids financial literacy skills like earning, saving, and investing. And this investment costs less than that after-school treat. Start prioritizing their financial education and future today with a risk-free trial at greenlight.com/Spotify. Greenlight.com/Spotify.
Anthony Richardson for week 1. And they're saying, on this article by the NFL, they're saying that he's starting the quarterback for the 2025 regular season. So, Daniel Jones is supposed to be starting, is supposed to be playing for the whole entire season. Now, let me ask y'all something. Giants fans from last year that got to witness the Daniel Jones trying to sling the rock, trying to carry the team, I'm sure y'all are laughing your goddamn asses off. But I'm not really laughing my ass off. It's more like I'm just pissed. To see the Colts immediately go, let's just give up on Anthony Richardson. Yeah, he's got all these issues, but the talent is still there. And I feel like if the Colts would just, wake the fuck up, pull their britches up and actually, go work with Anthony Richardson, actually try to go win some fucking football games. Instead, we got decisions by, the GM, we got decisions by the coaching staff that we're going to be starting Daniel Jones, the starting QB. For anybody who has literally watched Daniel Jones last year, and, the Colts situation is still not good. The Giants, it's kind of weird. The Giants, I feel like they kind of got out of their situation. They kind of, really woke up and said, all right, it's a ticking time.
Want to live better? We got a lot of work to do. Join Chris Hemsworth in National Geographic's new Disney Plus original series, Limitless. Live better now. I'm diving headfirst into cutting-edge science to uncover 3 powerful secrets to living better right now. The growth that occurs through any challenging experience is really what we seek. Chris Hemsworth stars in Limitless. Live better now. Now streaming on Disney Plus and Hulu. It's showtime.
Time bomb with Daniel Jones. The ticking time bomb for a job, so let's do something else. And they went into a whole new direction. And, they're doing the Jackson Dart. They're doing the Russell Wilson, mentoring Jackson Dart. They're doing a whole different thing. And I kind of got more faith in the Giants this year than I do with the goddamn Colts. People want to say, oh, don't worry, Daniel Jones, he has more weapons now. He has more people to throw the ball to, etc., etc. I just want to say this. How the fuck is he going to be throwing the ball when this man can't even really pass like that? When this man can only do these short, passes? It's just like, Look at what the Giants were doing. You think that offensive line from the Colts is going to be better than what was going on with the Giants? No, it's going to be bad. And Daniel Jones is not set for the struggles of the Colts. You know, it feels like Anthony Richardson can take all the struggles from the offensive line. Maybe the Colts defense not being that good. Anthony Richardson can take all that stuff and maybe get out of the pocket, or he can just throw a deep ball and immediately get a goddamn touchdown. You know, he has that ceiling. He has that goddamn skill set. Daniel Jones? I'd rather put a gun to my head than give him the keys of the offense. Why would you give this man the keys of the goddamn offense? It just makes no sense. And, you know, I'm pretty sure he's going to suck this year. And I'm pretty sure, guys, for my prediction of the year, I'm going to be real. I think the Colts are just going to be ass again this year. You know, I feel like the Giants might have a chance to be decent this year. The Colts this year have a chance to be, again, one of the worst teams in the goddamn NFL. It doesn't matter if you have all these different type of weapons. If my quarterback to win football games is fucking Daniel Jones, what are we doing? What kind of crack are we smoking in the fucking head office? You know, what kind of drugs are we goddamn taking that we said, yeah, Daniel Jones is the future? I pray to God that, you know, the Colts have some, you know, crazy-ass plan behind the scenes to fix their team, because, man, they really need to fix their goddamn team. I mean, it's going to be another year of Colts fans just having tears down their eyes. And, yeah, I can't blame them. So, that's the breaking news. That's all I want to tell you.
Good night, itchy eyes. Good night, sudden sneeze. Good night to your symptoms of allergies. Xyzal is the allergy medicine you take before bed. It provides powerful relief while you rest your head. Not just all night, but all the next day. Xyzal keeps working, keeping allergies at bay. And without those annoying symptoms disturbing your rest, you can wake up the next morning feeling your absolute best. Remember, be wise all, take Xyzal. At night.
Well, I feel like I had to, you know, put this little news segment in before y'all get into, you know, I talk about all the games and stuff like that, but I had to talk about this Daniel Jones stuff because it just blows my mind what decisions we're making as coaches, or we're making as, you know, GMs, or we're making as, you know, assistant managers. You know, it's just crazy. I think the Colts' whole culture, I think the whole way that this team is built up is nothing. I think what they're building is completely useless. I think what they're building is what they want to destroy to start something new, because guess what? The Colts are fucked no matter what. The Colts are fucked no matter what. So, yeah, that's my thoughts about the Colts. And it makes me mad to talk about it sometimes, because there always is a few football teams that, you know, you look at them and you go, you could be so much better, you could be so much better, and you could be so much better, but you choose not to. And you keep making decisions like this, and it really proves that, I swear, sometimes some of these NFL teams just put the curses on themselves. Yeah, you want to play badly this year? Put Daniel Jones as a starting quarterback on my team. Yeah, that's how you lose most of your fucking football games. You might win the easy ones, you might win the ones that are not that important, but any winning important football game, Daniel Jones is not going to be that goddamn guy. I don't know what the Colts are thinking. I think the Colts are smoking crack, and I think it's a really bad decision. And I think it's going to be really showing on the regular season when, you know, the little, you know, oh, the Colts are going to be good this year, when all that energy's gone and it's just the Colts team. Yeah, we'll see how they're doing this year. Anyways, that's the breaking news. Here's the rest of y'all's episode now. And also, I'm making this a separate episode, guys, so I'll see y'all later. Have a good one. Bye.